Well, hello and welcome to our Q&A. And Papa O wants to wear his hat today. That rhymes.
Howdy, ma'am.
So, you want to do that with cowboy hats?
Oh.
I don't know what you do with those kind of hats, but... Okay, let's go.
I think these are called something to do with driving a car.
Ball caps? Cab caps?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway.
Ball caps, or so, I don't know. Anyway, welcome, and welcome new subscribers to our Q&A. And make sure you keep the questions coming. What would we do if we didn't have questions? What would we do on our Q&A?
Didn't have breakfast?
Okay, questions. What would we do if we didn't have questions? Okay, let's get started with Donna Cravens. Let's see, gotta get up a little bit. There we go.
Perfect.
She's talking about my shingles. What were your symptoms and are they contagious? Well, first it just started hurting and itchy, really itchy. And I didn't see anything for like a week. And I thought...
And hurting turned into painful.
Very painful. I thought a spider bit me or something and it was on my back. And then a spot appeared. And I said, and I couldn't see anything because it's on my back. And I told Papa, I said, can you see anything?
A little red bump looked like it might have been a zit, going to become a zit or something.
And I thought, you sure it's not a spider biting? He says, no. So we put some herbs on it, some lavender and stuff. And it just kept getting more and more painful. And oh, that really hurts. Why is that so painful?
And it starts swelling up slightly and spreading. And I had shingles like 3 or 4 years ago on my stomach, on my belly, and so I thought, well, we're getting ready to go to Oregon, and we don't want to have to go to a doctor up there, so we might as well go because there wasn't a lot of maybe a rash, maybe that big, wasn't it? Yeah.
About that big.
Well, no, it wasn't a rash. It was
it?
Bumps starting to form.
Bumps starting
that were going to become blisters, and the blisters were going to almost look like a big pimple, except it wasn't white like pus, but it was grayish that had liquid.
Yeah, Papa could see it. I couldn't see it, so he got to have the fun of that. And then it kind of started spreading out around under my arm. And I thought, Joe, we have got it. About a week and a half had gone by. And the pain, I took ibuprofen because I thought, boy, that was some spider bite. That's what I was thinking because I thought, I wouldn't get shingles again. And then I said, well, let's go to the Joe skin doctor. And the same one that diagnosed the shingles last time. So we went in there and he says, yep, you got shingles. I go, wow.
Didn't he say you can count in one
hand how many
repeats
people get
shingles?
Yeah.
But he'd been a doctor for
45 years.
Dermatologist for 40 years.
Yeah, and I thought, oh, and the pain was just really bad, and for like a week it just really hurt. Anyway, so we wanted to get ready for Oregon. And so I got the medication, and the day before we left to Oregon, I was done with my medication, and the pain was subsiding slightly.
The medication, I can't remember how to say it, Vera, something. Anyway, it was 1 week's 3 times a day.
Yeah, so I just made sure I took that, and it's all better now. I think you're only contagious when it's blistering, right? Do you know?
I think it has to do with getting the liquid that's in the blisters somehow on an open sore on you.
Oh, gross. Anyway, so gross. That's a good question. Okay, Kathy Conley. Why did all the young girls cut their hair so short? Cut their hair short. Makes me sad. It made me sad too. And Rochelle, she likes long hair. It was Rochelle's daughters and April's daughters, Davey and April's daughters. I think maybe April's kids got theirs cut first, and then the other cousins wanted theirs cut. Everybody wanted their hair cut. But Rochelle likes her hair long, but the girls just thought it would be fun to have it cut short. And
I personally
it's still just as much work.
I still think the girls will miss 2 little ponytails.
They did say that.
As putting up the hair.
They did say they can't put their hair in a ponytail anymore, or pigtails, or they did miss that. And the hair will grow.
That was a fast way to do the hair.
They looked darling and they'll get less snarls. But they look really cute. But it made me sad too. But I remember when Julianne, our daughter, got her hair cut. I think she was 14 maybe, and Papa O saved it. Do you still have it?
No.
Okay, good.
Let's say 10 years later, I'd saved it, and it was about...
It was pretty long.
Where's the camera? It was about, that long. And it had elastic around it. And I showed her like 10 years later, and she goes...
20 years.
She said, gross. Why would
That's so gross.
Why would you still have that? And
I know, you just think, and it's funny because my dad, we had, my parents had 3 boys, 6 girls, and then 3 boys. And after the 6th girl, they had a little red-headed boy on Christmas morning. And my dad did not want to cut his hair. And when it was time for kindergarten,
so that's why
he
let it grow. Huh?
Yeah, he let it grow, and it was really pretty. And when the Sunday before school, before he used to get it cut, my dad put a dress on Slade, on my little brother Slade. He was 5 years old, and somebody at church saw him just climbing all over the stuff, everything, and you know how boys are. And they said, you better watch that girl. That girl's going to turn into a tomboy. And we just laughed as he is a boy. And so he cut the hair, and my mom had to save that in a box because it was pretty red hair. I don't know, you just get attached to hair. I don't know. But good question. Oh, and then when he got his hair cut, Mom had him look in the mirror, and he goes, I was a girl, and now I demand. Anyway. Anyway, okay. Melissa Davis. Hey, I noticed something when my phone reads the names of your vlogs. I am blind, and my phone uses VoiceOver to read what's on my screen. There's always an L, a capital L, where an I should be, the letter I. Do you do this on purpose? And says she loves her channel, and I go, oh, busted. Yes, I do that on purpose. Do any of you guys do that? Because I don't want to go over to the I and do the shift button to make it an I, a capital I. I just go to the L, the lowercase L, and it becomes an uppercase I.
Well, I just had a flashback. I used to do the L for the number 1, the lowercase L.
You could do that too, yes. And it's just a habit of mine now. I've been doing it for a couple of years, and I've only been caught once. I don't know how the other person caught me. They go, why do you put an L where an I is supposed to be? I go, how do you know? But sorry, Melissa, I didn't think I'd ever be caught. I didn't know anyone would ever know. And that's cool. You have voiceover. I love that. That is so nice. Okay, why don't you read this one?
Anjum Bucati. MommaO, are you vegetarian?
No. We eat a little bit of beef and fish and chicken and turkey, but
I'm the closest to a vegetarian. I don't like red meat or beef. Since I have fewer teeth that are my own. Mm-hmm. It's harder.
Are your teeth in? Yeah, he's got them in. Okay.
It's harder to chew. But when we got a couple 1 minute. Tell us.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't correct me.
I will correct you.
Okay. When we all started running as a family, I was in my middle 40s, and I noticed that sometimes you don't want to have heavy food in your stomach digesting. What are you doing?
Just moving you in more.
Digesting when you're in the middle of running. You want to have something light that digests fast. Because chunks of meat take about 2 to 3 days to digest, to break down. Whereas pasta and just food that's vegetable-based digests fast. You get your nourishment out of it, and then you can move on.
Yeah, runners
don't eat meat.
Yeah, a lot. I remember my first race I was in, I went and slept over at my brother Roy's house, and we were going to run the Highland Fling. And the night before, my dad says, hey, I'm cooking you up a big steak. Give you some energy for that run. I go, that give me energy? No, it doesn't. for a race because you've got that meat in your stomach. But that's a good question. I do eat beef, but very rarely. I don't know. It just
No, you eat it every time it's offered.
yeah, if it's offered, which isn't very often. God, you eat it every time it's offered. Like when we go out and eat, I might order a steak. Like when we went on our river cruise, I ordered beef. It was really good too. Really good. Okay, Cinder. I keep blending the last name with the middle name. Why don't you read it?
Cindy Brinkerhoff. Hi, Jane. Who's Jane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hi, Jane. Loving your family time. How many cousins are there with all your
got
siblings?
mixed up.
I think maybe she thinks your name was Jane.
Yeah, that's my sister's name. Okay, how many cousins are there? Okay, so there's 15 siblings. The 2 died, the twins, and so there's 13 of us living. 89, we have 89 children, so that would be the cousins. And then this is my family. Okay, 239 or 49 great-grands and 2 great-great-grands. And that's on my side, and I don't know if she wants to know...
To posterity of your father.
Yeah, that's posterity of my father. And she might be talking about me and Papa O. There's 28. How many cousins are there with all your siblings? Oh, she said siblings.
Yeah.
So we got it right. I got it right. Okay, Connie Costello.
Momma O, what happened to April and Davey's chickens? They have not showed them in a long time.
Yeah, they wanted to set up the pool. They gave them to a neighbor because they wanted to set up the pool and they didn't want to deal.
She means a swimming pool
in that corner where the chickens are. And they thought, you know what, chickens? It was too poopy messy last year. And it was a good idea to put the pool in where the fence area was. But to share it with chickens and poop was too much. So they said, chickens, you're out. Pool, you're in. And they'll get some more chickens probably next year after they get the baby and things settle down. And because you don't need that much space for chickens. Just put a little chicken coop in the orchard, and that's what they want to do because they still like having the eggs. So good question. And Hannah,
orchard, that takes a lot of room. Orchard, you have lots of room.
Yeah, you have lots of room. So you put a chicken coop in the orchard. Yeah.
But you'd have to go far. You'd have to carry water in and everything.
No, their orchard gets they had to do water when it was back there.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I have to carry water, and they don't drink that much, and maybe not get that many chickens. I don't know, whatever they decide. But Hannah, April's mom, she was so mad. She goes, "What'd you give those chickens away for? We're going to give them some to Roseanne and some to me." And they said, "Mom, it's okay." They just said, I don't know what they told her, but she got a little bit after them. Okay, Augusta Screen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you do the hula hoop partner challenge? Augusta Green,
didn't we?
Well, I thought we had, but it was a different one. And he's always given us suggestions on ideas on some games, some fun games. And I want to try some of these. In the hula hoop, I asked him, what's the hula hoop partner challenge game? You just you get 2 people on each team, and they each have a hula hoop. And you pass it over each person. You go over the head and step in over the head with each hoop.
How'd you know?
Because I asked him, and he responded back. And you just do the hula hoop game. And he also suggested have the boys put makeup on the girls. There was another one, can't remember what it was, but he has some really good suggestions. They sound like a lot of fun. We could probably do them on Sundays. What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. That rhymes. Well, that's all the questions we have for today, so let's go ahead and close. And with a couple of quotes. Oh, I think we read that one already. And we had really a lot of fun in Oregon. The videos, I think one came out yesterday and one will come out on Saturday. And we did a river cruise. We spent our anniversary there. We went in the forest. We had ice cream, and we did Hudson's baptism. So make sure you watch for those. They'll be on the one yesterday, and then one Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I think, will be the videos. Okay, why don't you go ahead and get a quote?
I want you to explain this one.
Uh-oh.
Very early I knew that the only object in life was to grow.
That would be very early. It's just give me food and I will grow. Okay, what's that? Who's that? From Margaret? Something Fuller. Okay.
I don't...
And my dad would always say, as soon as you're born, you start dying. I go, oh.
No.
I wanted to read this one here. When you were born, you cried, and the whole world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. But we can also extend that one on this side of Earth. I mean, this side of the veil. There are people crying, and they should cry. They're going to miss you. It's sad. But on the other side, it is rejoicing. You're going back to where you came from on the other side of the veil, and there's going to be a lot of happy people to see you. The sadness is on this side. I wish we could see the big party going on for, especially when animals die and when people die and your grandparents and you all meet, big reunion on the other side. It's really a fun party. I wish we could see that when there's funerals. Then it wouldn't be so sad for us, but we do need to mourn and we do need to cry. I mean, it would be sad if nobody cried at your funeral.
What's that song you wrote?
Yeah, I wrote a song. It's called There Better Be Tears When I Die. I remember my uncle, Herman, we were there, and I was at my mom's. She was in the hospital, and I was at my mom's with Jimmy Joe and Joanna, his wife Joanna. And it just had my uncle Herman's funeral, and I was singing songs with my mom with the guitar. And I said, oh, sad that nobody cried at Herman's funeral.
Wasn't he ornery?
He was ornery, yes.
Served him right.
And then I thought, boy, there better be tears when I die. And I go, there's a song. There better be tears when I die.
Okay.
Anyway,
sing one more line.
I'll have to post that song or put it to a video or something. Comment below if you want that. Let's see. There better be tears when I die. I want to see you cry. There better be tears when I die. I'm gonna come back and get you. Anyway, I'm gonna come back and get you. You just wait and see. There better be tears when I die. And then what? Oh, gosh, I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? It's just me and Papa sitting in front of a camera. Okay, so, well, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I've got a couple more songs I've got to get out there on YouTube. So
can I show him a T-shirt that you gave me?
Oh, yeah, let's show Papa O's. He had his birthday on Monday. He turned 80. Let's see, I got to do opposite. It says...
Made in 1939, referring to me. And all
original parts.
All original parts. That means I don't have a fake...
no fake parts. No. Like some people get replacements.
No knee replacements, ankle, no hips.
And we had, the video hasn't come out yet, but we had a really fun... I put a video out on his birthday with some picture stuff, but his birthday will come out.
Don't give it away.
I won't give it away, but his video will come out next week. We did a surprise party for him, and it was way fun. We've been got a lot of fun videos coming up, so make sure you subscribe, like, ring the bell, and good night. See what tomorrow brings. And tomorrow, watch my DIY on potato patties. Really good with bacon in it. Good night.